Well, Joe, welcome to Rome. It's great to see you. What do you enjoy about being back in this city?
Well, I love this city in general. I've come here to holiday twice previously, and it's my second time playing the event. So, in a short space of time, I actually visited Rome quite a few times. So, I love the food. I love gelato, as everyone knows. So, I think overall, it's a pretty good place for me to be.
And reflecting just from Madrid, obviously, that loss against Siegmund, but she was on a great high from Stuttgart. How do you reflect on that match and your appearance in general in that tournament?
I think overall, I feel my level has actually gotten better and better on the surface, and I feel like I'm getting more and more comfortable with how I want to be playing. I think my match against Laura, I know a lot of people didn't watch it because it was so late, but it was actually a really good match, and I'm actually reasonably happy with my performance in it, and just looking to continue to build on it and hopefully play as many matches here as possible, obviously to lead up into Paris.
And how did you spend your time between Madrid and Rome? Did you come here and get some practice in terms of preparing for the courts, the conditions?
I actually went home for a few days and I practiced there, and I came here on Friday, so I've been here for a couple of days and trained. Obviously the weather here is unbelievable, it's nice and hot, and so it's great conditions to play in, so I'm really looking forward to playing.
Obviously it is the last tournament before the French Open. How are you feeling going into that, and more importantly, is it important to get these good results here under your belt before going to France?
I think it's important to not take too much pressure from these weeks as they're going to define how you do. In French, it's obviously you always look to do your best in every event you play, and these are great events to do well in. They're really strong events. So I think for now I'm focusing on doing the best that I can here in Rome, and once it's finished here, then in Paris. But if I don't get the opportunity to do well here, it doesn't mean that I won't get the opportunity in Paris.
Obviously, the clay courts are very different here from Stuttgart. It's very fast, and the same in Madrid in that respect. What do you feel like the conditions of the clay and the court in general are like here?
So I think actually Rome's a bit slower. I felt that it's definitely a bit slower to Stuttgart and Madrid. I think the conditions are also slightly more humid. Obviously Stuttgart is indoors, but compared to Madrid where it's really dry, I think it's so it's a bit more humid and a bit more heavy.